welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a kitchen tour. So some of you may have seen on my Instagram and like TikTok and various other things that I redid my kitchen. I mentioned this last week and I wanted to do a tour of the new storage. So I'm going to do a tour of the workspace that I'm currently on, which is the worktop and the cupboards underneath it, which you would have seen already in the kitchen tour that I did a couple of months ago, but I thought I'd do an updated one just to show you any changes. And then behind me I've got 2 3 drawers which are from Argos, and they're the Habitat ones, so I'm going to be showing you what I've put in those, and it is absolutely a lifesaver because I was really running out of storage. However, they're all rammed full already, so I don't know what I'm going to do if I buy any more stuff, whether that's like ordering like boards and stuff like that and boxes. I'm not going to have anywhere to put it, so I've got an overflow in my dad's office, so if I need to put any boxes in there then I can. So yeah, we're gonna have a look through all the drawers. I'm gonna show you what's in there. There's a few things that have been left out because I don't have anywhere to put them, but I'm hoping that you guys don't mind. Apart from that, the rest of it is really tidy. We're gonna get right into the tour. I hope you enjoy. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we're gonna get right into it. So this is where you come in from the main kitchen. You can see me in the reflection. The kitchen is there. So here's my main space, and then here's the new space, which I absolutely love. It gives more of a walkway to the door because the other table came up to about here, and then it's set back, and it's also grey, so it just looks a lot kind of like smarter than the white table that we had there before. These are some backdrops which I'll show you in a minute, so they just sort of stay down there so they're easy to get out. So we're going to start with this section. So on top we have my KitchenAid. We've got Easter eggs because I have nowhere to put them, sprinkles and utensils. I'm going to quickly go through here. So this is kind of my nets that I cover food with. Then I've got lots of random things like paintbrushes, cake spatulas. These are my letters. This is where I keep all my scrapers, jumbo straws for structure, and then my cloths. And then in here, which I have shown you previously, but I'll just go over it again, we've got the cookie cutters in here. There's quite a vast range in here. So we've got Merry Christmas, we've got all these butterfly ones, flower ones, heart ones. Then in here we have more cookie cutters. That's a set. And then this is where I keep all my lollipop sticks for the cake pops. And then I've just got a few sprinkles in there as well. Then we've got my paddle beater. I don't use this one because I've got the one with the silicone edge. And then I've got my kind of cheap scrapers, which I got in sets, so I don't use those. And I've got my coats, which are just here. Then these are my mats that I use from Dunelm, so they're just like really bendy chopping boards basically. Then here is different tools. So I've got a fondant smoother. This is a cookie stamp for Christmas related. Here's some spare cupcake holders. I don't really use these because they're too shallow. Then here's some more cookie cutters. I've got an embosser for Mother's Day, and this is just where I keep the ones that I use more regularly. Then in here we have muffin cases, more muffin cases. These are nice and deep, so this is what I recommend using for cupcakes because it means that you get a nice decent size. I've just got a mask here, which is for when I do collections, so I just keep that in there so that I have one for collections. Then under here I just have my coffee because I use this whilst I'm working. Then we have cling film because again I use that regularly. And then I have this box which I got from the range. I got it in a set, and I just have an overflow of all my tools, so whisks, spatulas, all of that. So we just push that back, that goes across the top there, and then my coffee just goes in front. Then up here, so these are stuck to the wall, they're like suctioned to the wall. So in here I've got all of my paints and my luster dusts. This is a spray one, and then I've got some white powder colouring, so I keep all the powder colourings in here as well. I've got some silver leaf in there. Then I keep all my brushes, tweezers. This is a fondant stamp, which is a letter one. Then I've got some reusable piping bags in there. So my tools, my hand gel, I rarely use this because most of the time I just wash my hands, but I do use it before and after collections. So I got a new one. This is from the range. But yeah, I went through the old one because it's really, really good, and it smells like not too alcohol-y, because sometimes they smell a bit strong. But yeah, I use that before and after collections, keep your hands clean. Then here we have all the sprinkles. I don't know if you want to be showed this, so I'm going to quickly run through. They're all piled up, so they do fall out. So we have hundreds and thousands. We've got jazzies, shimmer. This is navy shimmer, so it's just like a mixed pack. Then we have white shimmer pearls. We've got pink and gold sprinkles, rose gold sprinkles. These are gold stars. These are my favourite. These are the pink and red hearts. I've actually got a couple of packs of these. Oh, the lid isn't on that. Strawberries and cream sprinkles. This is gold crunch. Then we have more of the hearts. Red velvet dusting. Then we have multicoloured stars. A wedding mix, white chocolate confetti. Milk chocolate beans, and the silver pearls. And then this one is blue and white sugar strands. And then I have a couple of little bags, and then these are my metallic rods. Then in here we have all the bags. So I keep all of the like allergen details in my accounts book, which is in there. So I keep all of the packets so that I know all the allergen details if I need to, but I don't usually deal with allergens, so I don't need to know. It just means for like traceability, I've got copies of them. So these are various different sprinkles. I'm just gonna get them all out for you. Silver rods, little gold stars, red hearts, mini white pearls. This is a Christmas mix, but I use them individually for like colour schemes. Then we've got hearts, pastel balls, Christmas. Then we've got a gold set. We've got chocolate strands. This is a bacon time clutch one. All of these packets are Sprinkler UK, apart from this big one and this little one. But yeah, they're all Sprinkler UK. Some of them do have the backing if I haven't used them. Then we have more balls and more rods. I love these rods. Then we have some Easter eggs there, and then these are edible eyes. So I'm going to put those away later, but that is all of the sprinkles. Then in here we have quite a lot of stuff in here. I need to do a reorganise because I'm already overflowing the drawers. But we have various chocolates. We've got these are all for like brownies, things like that. So I've got milk chocolate, white chocolate and dark chocolate. And then we have more sprinkles. This is where I put all of the unopened sprinkles. Those are all open. So these are all the unopened ones. So we've got gold sugar strands, pink sugar strands. Then we've got galaxy mix, more red velvet dusting. Here's all my flavourings. I've got orange, and then we've got Biscoff. I keep all the biscuits in here. So I've got all the biscuits. Then we've got more jazzies, various other chocolates. Then in here is all of the containing nuts chocolate. So yeah, there's just various packets of things. Kinder Buenos, Kinder Hippos, Aero, chocolate fingers. So they're all in there. Then here is where I keep all my spreads. So I've got these ones on open in this section, and then these ones are open. So I've got Nutella, chocolate spread, Biscoff, coconut oil. These are my baking powders. Then we have cocoa powder, jams, because they're not open, so they can be kept in the drawer. Then these ones are more. So I actually got this one for the same price. So I got substituted this. So I had one of these little jars at the back here. I got this little one, but it got substituted on Tesco's, so they charged me the same price for one that was double the size. So I got this for, I think it was £2.70, because they didn't have the smaller one. So as you can see, it is so much bigger, and I basically got the extra size for free. Then we have some syrups. I have all my fondant, some of them where the packets aren't properly sealed. I've put them in little bags. Then we have almond grounds, which are for macaroons. I've got Demira sugar. This is royal icing. I've got a little label on there because I have various ones on there. Then we've got baking powder in here. Then this one is where I keep all of, so these ones are nut free. So I keep all these separate. Then I need to decanter this, but I've got a open plain flower which I'm gonna decanter into a little tub like this. Then we've got lint, vanilla flavouring. I keep all the things I use at the front. So we've got all these behind are not new, they're all new packets at the back. And then I keep all the stuff that's open at the front. Same with like this is open, so it's down here. But yeah, that is what's in there. So that is this section. I have my sign up there. And then here is the kind of admin area and where I kind of package. So I've got some caster sugar here because Tesco's gave me a big bag of caster sugar. It was literally like 2-3 kg and it had a massive hole in it. So on the way home from Tesco's, because it was a collection order, like a delivery, I had it leaking everywhere. So I had to decanter it into here. And what I do whenever I decanter things is I just put the labels on there. So that's the barcode and the batch number, and then it doesn't have any other ingredients apart from caster sugar, but I just have that on there anyway to prove that it doesn't have any ingredients. Whereas obviously if you put like flour in here, then you would have like gluten, wheat, all of that on the allergen label. And then on the top I've just put the brand. Then here we have all my pens which I write gift notes with, any like marker pens for like writing on boxes. Then here I just have any like essential things that I like to get to. So I've got cup measurements, cake tester, different nozzles all in here, and then more cup measurements. Then here is things like pens. I've got a mask in there because I always can't find a mask whenever I have a collection. So then I've just got various different wipes which are just for like quick spills, and then I do a full like wipe down. But these are just good for wiping down like fronts of the cupboards and things where there isn't any food. Excuse Molly, I'm not doing any bacon, so she's in there. But yeah, you can wipe down the fronts of the cupboards, anything like that, or like the doors if you wanted to. It's just easy to have them here, then I can wipe anything down. But like for the surfaces, I have sprays behind here. So yeah, there's more here, and then there's more by the sink as well. Then here, I got this was off Amazon for anyone that's going to ask, because I know that people do ask me on Instagram. But this is a product rack. So I have my mini whisks on here, and then I have all of my food colourings on here. So there's quite a few. So like I said, I've got my sprays behind there. Then I've got my bubble wrap. Then in here, this is kind of like admin packaging. So I have this for when I am doing ribbon around a board, because then you can pin it, and then when you go and get some double-sided tape, you can come back, unpin it, and then double-sided tape it. So it's just kind of to hold it in place. I've got my diary under here. This is just where I have some more pens, normal pen, and then some Tipp-Ex if I make any mistakes. Same here, more Tipp-Ex, highlighters, allergen labels, the right way around, there you go. And then I've got my old business cards which don't have my website on them, and then I have my new ones which have my website and my Etsy on them, which I absolutely love. Then here we have my accounts book. As you can see, that is all receipts and like online orders, so I put that in there, so that's my accounts book. And then here is like recipes, temperature checks, all of that is in there. Then I just have a little note saying sweet things, because I printed that on my Dynamo, which I'll show you in a minute. Then in here we have, this is contact paper. Then I have various different cards which are for cake toppers. Then we have little resealable bags and tissue paper, and then ribbons for boards. So all the tissue papers are for like brownie boxes, all of that. Then we have stickers. So we have logo stickers, we have little thank you notes, more stickers. So yeah, that's got about 200 stickers in there. Then we have the packaging drawer. So I try to have this in stages, so I want all my stickers in there. Then we have allergen labels and storage. Then I've got all my tapes, all my different ones. And I use these because you have to label your parcels as perishable when you post them. So I put a little sticker like that on there, and I just write perishable. So, and that's to go on the outside so that the postman will know. I don't know why this is all getting stuck. It usually works quite well. There you go. So they're my cellophane bags. Then I've got some food bags from the market I did. And then here's just some tags if I wanted to write any little gift notes. And then I have my document enclosed things. And then all my mailing bags. And those are all of the drawers. I want to put labels on them like this. So I think I'm going to do that on each of the drawers. Then I'm going to open up these two top ones. So these are all the things that I need to get to most. So we're going to start from this side. I've got all my brownie tins, and I've got some loaf cases and some, these are for cake tins. So it's the parchment paper cut out already. Then I've got my scales. I've got a new pink tin, which I love. And that's for melting chocolate. And these new scales are new as well, both from the range, both pink things. Then I've got all my tins under here. I've put this on here because every time I make a cake, I need this cooling rack. So if I put it on top, then I can take it out first and then get to the tins. So either way, I need to take this out. So I've got some 4-inch tins here. So I've got 3 of those. No, I've got 4 4-inch tins, and then I've got 4 6-inch and then 4 8-inch. And we've got some little mini ones here, and I've got 1 10-inch, which I never use. Then over here, we have all my boards. So as you can see, we've got 10-inch, 11-inch, and then there's 12-inch at the bottom. Then over here, we have 7-inch, 8-inch, 6-inch, and I think these are the 7. Yeah, so that's 8 and 9-inch, and then this is 6 and 7-inch here. So those are the 2 boards there. These are some kind of like dummy trays. I don't use these for orders. I use these when I'm doing promos because I can bake my brownies in there and then either leave them in the tray or take them out, and then I'm not using more trays like out of the new ones. So these are the new ones that I use. So there's a pack, and then there's a new pack that I got. Here's my contact paper, which I use to cover my cake boards. So that just goes in there, and I cover them all so they're not silver anymore. Then under here we have, this is pretty much all boxes down here. So we've got cake boxes, brownie boxes, cake extenders, more cake boxes but smaller ones. Then we've got, these are I think 6 cupcake boxes under there. No, they're bigger cake boxes. Then we've got business cards, an overflow because I've got 500. This is my little dynamo gun that I use for printing these little labels up here. So there's that, and then there's the extra film. Then we have zip seal bags. I've got parchment paper here and cling film. These are like new rolls. Then over here I have my overflow of all my Easter stuff because I don't need that yet. Then we have my moulds that I'm going to be selling, so they're currently in here. And then there's more moulds here, so I'm just storing them in there for the time being. Then I've got all my bowls, jugs, sieve. This is a whisk that I don't really use, so this is from the KitchenAid. And then this is a nozzle set, which again I don't use too much. And then there's some bubble wrap, so that all fits in there. And then here is more packaging. So these are some more trays. These aren't the same as the other ones, these are deeper, so I use these again in case of emergency. I keep them. Then we have 6 cupcake boxes and the ones that hold 12. Then here we have more 6 cupcake boxes. Under there we have some more postal boxes for brownies, and we've got some bubble wrap. And then here we have cake boxes, more cupcake boxes. Those are little 4 ones. And then here we have, these are postal boxes, and then we have various packaging, so bubble wrap, cardboard, and then this is my non-slip mat, but I already have one cut out, so I just have the roll in here. So those are the drawers all gone through. Then here is where I keep my backdrops. I would recommend these, they're from the range. So this one is like a light pink, and then that one is just a white. See, that one's just white. But I just prop them up here and then take photos with the cake turntable in front of it. Then over here, excuse these messy seats, we haven't been baking today, so this chair is going behind the table, but These two chairs normally just stay either side. So we just got various things on top. This is more of an overflow, so I keep some extra bubble wrap in here. So in here is my shield for my KitchenAid. Then I've got some tea towels, aprons, marigold gloves. Then I've got some disposable gloves, and then hair nets at the back. And these are disposable piping bags on a roll there. And we just put that back in there. And then in here is all of my moulds. So these are all my personal moulds that I use. So I actually cut this one up so that I could do individual cake pops. I've got some little hammers. We've got cake pop moulds there. We've got mermaid, little hearts. Then we've got the giant cake pop. Then we've got the minis, the little chocolate bars, the little hexagon ones which I'll be selling. Then we have the hearts. Then we have flowers which look like so from the back. Then we've got letters and numbers at the bottom. So that's everything that's in there. So this is my kitchen area. So I have my snacks over here. As you can see, these are all my like calorie controlled snacks. So they're all under 200 calories. So I keep them all here and then I just feast on them throughout the day. So yeah, that's my little snack pot there. And then I've got my succulents here, which is my little succulent tray there. It's dark, so you can't really see it too much. But yeah, this is my new drawer unit. I absolutely love it. It's made so much of a difference with storage, but I mean, it's already full, so that's scary. And then obviously I've got my sprinkles out to show you, but this is my other area, which again, I love. So these cupboards at the end are just my personal ones. They've just got my food in there, so that's why I didn't show those. And then that top one is an ironing board, so again, we never use it, but that's what's in that top one there. So that was the full tour of my kitchen, the updated one with the new drawers. So I hope you like that, and I know people wanted to see what it looked like now that I got the new drawers. It's definitely a help in terms of storage. But yeah, I'm hoping we'll kind of see how it goes in terms of like whether I outgrow it again, because it's kind of like trial and error, like see how long it takes me to grow out of it, so that we don't kind of want to get too much storage and then I don't have anything to fill it with. So this way I've got enough storage that should last me a little while, and I have got quite a lot of stock in there in terms of boxes, which I won't be using yet, so that should last me a little while because I have a lot of boxes in there. I've got about 200 boxes in there. So we will see how long it lasts. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about where anything is from, literally just comment down below or message me on Instagram, because I'll happily tell you where things are from, because I should be able to know where everything was bought from. In terms of like storage and stuff, a lot of it is new, so yeah, I'll be able to just give you a link or tell you a shop where it's from. So yeah, feel free to ask where things are from. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit the bell. There's going to be a new video up on, I think, Wednesday now, because this is going up on Monday, but there'll definitely be a new one on Friday and Sunday. And then we're also doing a live this weekend because I've got a cake to do. So depending on what day that is, it's either Friday or Saturday, I'll be doing a live whilst I decorate the cake. So yeah, that's what we're doing this weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!